Is anyone still pretending to be excited for Cyberpunk 2077? I've been saying this for years, literally since The Witcher 3 came out and CD Projekt Red started talking about this. But I do not like the weird obsession that people have with this game. Like, oh, I'm upgrading my PC for this. Oh, this is going to be a game changer. This is going to be one of the best games ever made. All this from a bunch of plebs who don't seem to have played anything other than The Witcher 3 in the past 5 years. It's been dying down a lot over the past couple of years, especially since they actually started showing off gameplay and it just looks like Deus Ex Human Revolution. Like, there's nothing new or interesting here. They stripped away all the features. Everyone's bringing this up. Sure, there are a few like no-name cucks like Mistermetokur who are still like adamantly defending it, but it does feel like it's going to be a really disappointing, lackluster release. Even though we live in a world with The Last of Us Part 2, and people are going to praise it just for not being as bad as The Last of Us Part 2. That's the reality of non-Nintendo gaming right now. Like, games are being praised for not being as shit as other games. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this isn't as bad as Destiny. Oh, this isn't as bad as Mankind Divided or Evolve or Knack. Like, that's the standard we're going with right now. Like, it's better than what Naughty Dog puts out, so it has to be a good game, right? Gamers really need to develop some credentials. They really need to become better. They really need to stop consuming products just for the sake of consuming products. Because I think that's all that is. That's all this is at its core, is that it's a bunch of people just getting hyped for the next major product to consume. Like, it's not about playing a good game or enjoying themselves. Otherwise, they would just move on to Nintendo hardware. You know what I mean? Like, there's no real justify. Like Astral Chain, right? Like, it's a cyberpunk-ish game. It has unique mechanics. It's reasonably fun to play. Like, sure, it has problems, but where's the hype for that one? Like, oh no, because it wasn't a major PC. It wasn't a major AAA third-party release on all major platforms. Like, it's impossible to take these people seriously. It really, really is. And I'm curious, how much longer can this go on? Like, we literally had to wait, 8 years for this to come out. They've been talking about it, since 2012? It might not be successful. Like, without Geralt, without the Witcher brand, it might just fall flat on its face. It looks very generic, actually. Like, in a world with Deus Ex, it may not do very well. I think it has GTA style features, but then if that's true, if it plays like GTA, then it's just gonna have to compete with GTA, and then it's gonna fail on those merits. Again, it keeps getting delayed. It keeps having all these issues. I don't see the game doing well, or especially being good. I suppose that's the primary point I want to emphasize, is that I don't see the game being good, which is more important than it doing well. People need to stop hyping this shit up.